Bonjour. Today's lesson is about the futur proche. As you may be able to guess from the title, the futur proche does have to do with talking about the future. So the futur proche is actually talking about the near future, and to do that, it uses the verb aller, which you already know, and here it is again in all of its forms. Aller meaning to go. We use it in the futur proche in English as well. We also use it in the near future for English. So, for example, we might say, I'm going to do the dishes. Doesn't mean that I'm going to do them right now, but it means that I'm going to at some point pretty soon. Okay, so that's the near future, and we use it in the same way in English as we do in French, so you're going to see what that looks like. So to construct the futur proche, it's actually very, very simple. And I've broken it down into steps here. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to conjugate our verb aller. So that's step number 1. Conjugate the verb aller. So if we're going to start with je, we might say je vais. Je vais. Okay? Now that's not the end. We need to continue. Step number 2. Add the infinitive of the verb that is going to be done. So if you're going to eat, you need the verb to eat. If you're going to do, you need the verb to do. Okay, so we have a few examples here. Je vais manger au café. You'll note that only the first verb is conjugated. We only need to conjugate that first one, and in the futur proche, it's always going to be aller. So je vais manger au café. I'm going to eat at the cafe. Nous allons aller au restaurant. We are going to go to the restaurant. We are going to go to the restaurant. Les élèves vont étudier. Les élèves vont étudier. The students are going to study. Now that's all you need to do the futur proche, steps 1 and 2. Step 3 is more of a side note about how to use the futur proche if you're saying things you're not going to do. So using the negative. So when you're in the negative, ne and pas will surround the conjugated verb, which, like I said before, in this case is always going to be aller. So ne and pas are going to surround the conjugated form of aller. So let's look at those same examples that we had in number 2, but now they're negative sentences. Je ne vais pas manger au café. I'm not going to eat at the café. Je ne vais pas manger au café. Nous n'allons pas aller au restaurant. Now here we've used aller twice. The first time is conjugated, the second time is not, because we are not going to go to the restaurant. So ne and pas is only going to surround that first verb, the one that's been conjugated. Nous n'allons pas aller au restaurant. Les élèves ne vont pas étudier. Les élèves ne vont pas étudier. So here's just a quick breakdown of those rules. So the first thing you're going to do, conjugate the verb aller. Then add the infinitive of the verb that is going to be done. So if you're going to do, if you're going to eat, if you're going to say, okay, conjugate the first verb, add the verb infinitive for the second. And if you are going to say something in the negative, ne and pas will surround only the conjugated verb. So the futur proche is actually a very important topic, but it's actually pretty simple. So we're left with a pretty short video. So I'm going to wish you bonne chance, and I will see you next time.